Pocolaw is a Hanoi-based firm, and today we would like to answer you a question: how Vietnam's lawyers are organized. If you've ever wondered how the legal system works in Vietnam, specifically who's in charge of the lawyers, you're in the right place. It's not as simple as just one bar association like you might see in other countries. Vietnam uses a unique and complex dual management system. What does that mean? It means the entire legal profession is balanced between state oversight and professional self-governance. Let's break down exactly how it works. The state management. First, let's talk about the state management side. This is the top-down government oversight. The most important player here is the Ministry of Justice, or the MOJ. Think of the MOJ as the ultimate gatekeeper of the profession. They don't manage a lawyer's daily cases, but they control who gets to be a lawyer in the first place. Here's what the Ministry of Justice does. First, they issue the license. The MOJ is the only body that can grant, suspend, or revoke the lawyer practicing certificate. This is the fundamental state-issued license. Second, they oversee training. The MOJ approves the curriculum for the Judicial Academy, which is the mandatory 12-month course after law school. Third, they run the exam. They also preside over the final bar exam, or traineeship assessment, that all aspiring lawyers must pass. And finally, they register the firms. At the local level, the provincial departments of justice are the ones who issue the operating licenses for all law firms. So the government sets the rules, controls entry, and holds the ultimate power to license. Professional self-governance. Okay, so you have the government's permission. Now you need to join the professionals. This is the second part of the dual system, self-governance. This structure is mandatory. All lawyers must belong to it. It's broken into two main tiers, national and local. At the national level, you have the Vietnam Bar Federation, or VBF. This is the single, unified national organization that represents all lawyers and local bar associations in the country. The VBF is the official voice of the profession. Its key jobs are issuing the Code of Ethics. The VBF drafts and issues the National Code of Conduct that all lawyers must obey. Issuing the lawyer's card. This is interesting. After you get your license from the government, you join the VBF and they issue you your lawyer's card, which is your professional membership ID. National representation. They protect the rights of lawyers and represent the profession in discussions with the government. Then we have the local level, the provincial bar associations. This is the grassroots level and is critical for a lawyer's day-to-day life. In each province and major city, like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, there is a local bar association. Membership is mandatory. You cannot legally practice law without being an admitted member of a local bar. These local bars are the ones who handle direct supervision. They are the frontline regulators, monitoring their members' daily activities and ethical conduct. Managing apprenticeships. When a new graduate starts their 12-month apprenticeship, they register with the local bar, which oversees their training. Handling discipline. This is key. If you have a complaint about a lawyer, you go to their local bar. They handle the investigation and can issue punishments or recommend that the Ministry of Justice revoke the lawyer's license. How a person can become a lawyer. So, with all these organizations, what's the actual path to becoming a lawyer? It's a long road, and it perfectly shows how this dual system works. Step 1. Get a bachelor's degree in law. This is the university part, just like in most countries, typically 4 years. Step 2. Complete the lawyer training course. After your degree, you must attend a 12-month training course, usually at the Judicial Academy. That's 1 year. Step 3. Serve an apprenticeship. Once you're trained, you must register with a local bar association and work as an apprentice or probationer at a registered law firm for 12 months. That's another 1 year. So let's pause and add that up. 4 years for university, 1 year for the training course, and 1 year for the apprenticeship. That means you're looking at least 6 years of education and practical training just to be eligible to take the final exam. And the journey isn't over. Step 4. Pass the bar exam. After your apprenticeship, you take the bar exam, which is a big assessment of your skills, ethics, and practical knowledge. Step 5. Get your license. If you pass, you apply to the Ministry of Justice. They review your file and, if everything is in order, they grant you the lawyer practicing certificate. This is your state license. Step 6. Join the bar. But you're not done. You must take that certificate and officially join a local bar association. Once you're a member, the Vietnam Bar Federation issues your lawyer's card. Only then, after this 6+ year journey, and often closer to 7 years, including time for exams and paperwork, can you officially practice law. The law firms. So we have the government, MOJ, and the professional bodies, the bars. But where does a lawyer actually work? In Vietnam, lawyers generally can't just practice as solo practitioners. They must work for a registered law practicing organization, or LPO. This is the business side of the law. These LPOs are the actual law firms that sign contracts with clients. They typically take 2 main forms. Law partnerships owned by 2 or more lawyers. Limited liability law firms. These can be a 1-member LLC, owned by a single lawyer, or a multi-member LLC. These firms are the entities registered with the local Department of Justice. So let's recap the entire structure. It's a 3-part system for every single lawyer in Vietnam. They are licensed by the state, the Ministry of Justice. They are governed by the profession, the National Vietnam Bar Federation and their mandatory local bar association. And they work for a registered firm, a law practicing organization. It's this blend of state control and professional self-regulation that defines the legal industry in Vietnam. I hope this breakdown was helpful. It's a complex topic, but this dual system is the most important thing to understand. What are your thoughts? Does this system surprise you? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video helped you, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more content on law and business in Vietnam. Thanks for watching.